Hey guys, welcome here at this After Effects tutorial. I'll be teaching you how to make a Harry Potter intro. Okay, so we're going to start making a new composition and we're going to make it 3000 by 1688. 16,088. 1688, sorry. And we'll make it one frame. Only one frame. Press OK. And now we're going to take the text tool and with the Harry Potter font selected and in a gray color, we're going to type in Harry Potter, for example. So predictable. But okay. Now we're going to scale it up that it fits the entire comp. Like, yep, that's okay. Okay, centered. The next thing what we're going to do is we're going to import we're going to take the layer styles, bevel and emboss and put it on the technique on chisel hard and put the depth to 150 and the size to 50. That should be enough. And look, now you already have a nice Harry Potter looking 3D letter. Put the softness to 1.5, that will make it look more soft. Okay, so now we're going to put a levels effect on it and the color correction, hue and saturation. Let's see, first put the saturation down to 0 and with levels you can just play with the contrast a bit, so make some contrast, let it look very nice. Okay, that's good. Okay, next what you're going to do is import a grunge texture and make it bigger than the size of your text and then duplicate the text layer. Put one above the grunge texture and the other one below and put the Photoshop texture or grunge texture to alpha and then the one above. Okay, so now just look for a nice place where you can put the grunge texture. And next what you're going to do is put the grunge texture to overlay. Go to mode and then go to overlay. And look, that looks like a real Harry Potter text. Now you still have to place some with the contrast to make it look more clear. And now add it to the render queue. So go to composition, add to render queue. Okay, and now comes the tricky part. You have to export it as a PNG sequence. So go to output module and put it on a PNG sequence. And put the channel to RGB and alpha. Now press OK. And render it out. Okay, so now we're going to make the clouds. Make a new composition and make it 640 by 360. 360. Okay. And we're going to make it, see, 15 seconds should be enough. Okay, now make a new camera with 35 millimeters. And these settings are all good, so just leave them. Now press OK. OK. And now what we're going to do is import some pictures of clouds. I imported them, and this picture I'm going to use as the picture from the back, so the main picture. import the picture and put the position, make it a 3D layer and put the position to 320, 180 and 20,000. So it's very far away in Z space. Now you have to scale it up a lot so it fits the entire composition. Okay, and if you look in the top view, you will see that it's very far away from the place where you're working. Let's say it like this. Okay, now you're going to import a picture of some clouds. Take the rectangular mask tool, or I hope you won't need that to do that you have a picture which doesn't have a white border. Okay, so take out part of the clouds and put the feather to around 200 at least. Yep. Well, yeah, it doesn't have to be 200, but depends on the picture you use. Then just rotate it and look how you can put it very nice and slide to a corner. Then duplicate it and also make it 3D, and then rotate it about 180 degrees in the Z rotation, and then put it at the other corner. Now do this process several times until you think it looks great. Okay, that's how we do it, and now we're going to add some color. That's it. The color looks very nice from the clouds, and now go to the very first frame and stopwatch the camera. Now take the camera track Z tool, go to the last frame and go further. Now make a new composition. You should make it 1 second, but okay. And now import a picture with clouds and the sun. Okay, so you have to mask out only the sun and go to the opacity and keyframe the opacity. Go to the first frame and keyframe it 0, 4 frames to frame 4 make it 50, then frame 7 20, and the last frame you should make it 0 again. I think so. But okay, now import the composition into your composition of the clouds, and now what you're going to do is customize it. Make it 3D and move it in Z space and change the mode to add, and now just play around, put some lightning at a lot of different spots. Okay, so now you have to import your text layer. And you have to make it 3D and push it back a lot in Z space. And now go to frame 0, make the opacity 0, and now just go somewhat later and make the opacity 100. So it will fade in gradually when you pass through the clouds. That looks pretty cool. You can see it a bit right here. Yep. And now you are going to make a new adjustment layer. In this adjustment layer, you're going to add a color correction, hue and saturation, and you're going to add, oh yeah, make the saturation around -75 or something. And next you're going to add a color correction, color balance. Color balance is pretty cool because you can just make it pretty cool tones. So I like to increase a bit the blue and decrease a bit the blue shadow. A bit, just a bit. And now if you go through the video, you will see it looks pretty much that. And that is Harry Potter. If you're going to create a subtitle or something, it's not difficult. You only have to create a new composition and do the same old process from the beginning of the tutorial, which we used to create the title Harry Potter. So just do that again and import it.